So here is my personal survival kit, and this is kind of meant to accentuate the stuff that I carry in my pockets. I usually carry a pocket knife, my wallet of course, a notebook, small pen, and a flashlight. This I keep in my work bag, and the idea here is that if I get into a position where I have to get away from my car quickly for whatever reason and am stuck in a place that I'm not going to have access to a ride home or services or something like that, I want to be able to have some basic ability to care for myself as I try to make it to where I'm going. My grandfather gave me some good advice from a long time ago: never ever be a refugee. So this is my attempt to make sure that I can at least get to where I need to go. Obviously, this all stems from personal preparation. You always want to be wearing adequate clothing and have adequate clothing with you for the season. Right now it's winter, so I want to make sure that I always have a pair of gloves in the car, adequate jacket, things like that. But in addition, I'll go through what I have here in my kit. We'll start with the bag. This is a product by a company called Nutsack, N-U-T-S-A-C. And it's very well made. It has MOLLE loops on the outside, a lot of pockets on the inside, big enough that I actually forgot that I even had that flashlight. And it's really well made. You can see the stitching is just very, very robust. The zippers are very quality. These are very well made, and the pull tabs are stitched on too. So it's a very well made piece of equipment. Highly recommend it. Moving along, we have our ubiquitous Swiss Army knife, the tool with a million uses. No need to describe that. I have a notebook if I need to leave a note somewhere or write down some important information. I have it here. A small sharpening stone, a small whetstone to be able to sharpen my knives. This stuff, which is, oh shit, I forgot to get my 9mm out. That's my travel piece. This stuff, which is a product called HudSav. This is a product from the Swiss military, but it can be used both to lubricate a weapon or to be used on chapped skin, lips, things like that, hands. You can put it on there and use it as a skin protectant as well. A small flashlight that has the capability of emitting red and white light. Some liquid IVs in case I need to build back some electrolytes as I'm trying to deal with whatever's going on. Another small flashlight. My Fisher Space Pen. I don't carry this for any other reason other than I really like it. It's just small and it's a fun little pen to have. Notebook that I usually carry in my pocket. My buck knife that I've had for a million years and absolutely love. This seems to be very ubiquitous as well, and a great knife to use, especially in combination with a fire starter, a ferro rod like this. Now again, don't put this in your survival kit unless you're very familiar with its use, because it can be challenging to learn how to start fires with these. But the beauty of a ferro rod and an old knife like a buck is that if you lose the striker on your ferro rod, the knife will act as one as well. So you will be able to start a fire with just your knife. A couple little pieces of fire starter to use for different scenarios. I can use the candle wax, I can use some of these pine shavings that I have, some fat wood, and then of course this Blackbeard fire starter, which is really good stuff. This is really good stuff to start a fire with. Then moving along, I have my Springfield XD40. I used to be a cop. Self-defense and personal protection is just an emphasis of mine, so I carry that with me. Then we have my diamond headlamp. This is a great light too. It has both white, yellow, and red light, so it's good for kind of all conditions. And that's basically it. Like I said, just the basic tools. I think I can get pretty far in a lot of different conditions as long as I dress well, if I think smartly, and if I carry the gear that'll help me through. But I would like to know what you carry every day. So in the comments below, let me know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the trail. You about done, Winston? You wanna come down? We'll pay you for today, don't worry.